Live from Austin, Texas, with host Rosie Newberry. Local trends, shopping, and more. This is Studio 512.
The following portion of Studio 512 is sponsored by MedVet. Every week we introduce you to a new furry friend looking for their forever home in our MedVet Pet of the Week. Joining us today is Christian Long with Texas Humane Heroes, alongside a really teensy pup named Abby. Christian, good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, she is so sweet. Tell us a little bit about Abby.
Abby is a little over 4 months old, and she was in foster for quite a while because she was born without a fully functioning digestive system.
Oh, wow.
Most of us are born with a through street, and hers happened to be a dead end.
That's a really PC way of putting it for television.
Well, yeah,
Christian,
we have to be family
you.
friendly.
It is a family-friendly show, for the most part. But she is now 4 months along, and she's starting to nuzzle into your vest, which is absolutely precious.
She's a cuddler.
She is a cuddler, so we think she might get just a touch bigger, but maybe not a whole lot after
No,
that.
she's definitely going to stay little and cuddly, and yeah, ever since our clinic was able to fix her problem, her birth defect, it definitely took a little bit of getting used to, but she's making all sorts of progress. But she is just a rambunctious little personality-filled firecracker. She made friends with everyone the second she came here. She's making the rounds in the lobby. She gets...
but she'll also let you know if she wants some attention.
She will definitely, she's a little bit of a drama queen when she's not getting the pet she wants.
I understand, girlfriend, I understand.
Yeah, she'll definitely let you know when it's time to pay attention to her. And even when she gets really worked up in play mode, you'll get the fiercest little growl you've ever heard in your life.
And I bet it is a little growl.
It is, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I do want to talk about your vet clinic if we can just for a minute, since they were the ones who were so successfully able to help out with her birth defect. And that is a real service that you're able to offer to the community.
Yeah, we have a low-cost clinic on site. All of our adoptable animals are vetted through them, fixed and microchipped and all that. But we're also open to the public. We provide spay, neuter, vaccination, dental care. We can do heartworm treatment. We're adding a bunch of new services, some specialty surgeries, as well as just some basic add-ons like ear cleaning, nail trimming, that kind of stuff. And that all comes at a steep discount from what a standard vet would charge. So, and for the next, we are doing buy one, get one free on preventatives. So heartworm, flea, tick, all that kind of stuff. And again, it's all much more affordable, and it's not a full service vet, but it is a good alternative for, checkups, just making sure your pet stays healthy.
Absolutely. And I'm glad that you brought up how much more affordable it is for the end user, for the moms and dads of these lovely pets. But that comes, of course, at a cost to you, so we want to raise as much money as possible. You've got your annual chili cook-off coming up right around the corner. I'm going to be a judge. Blake Haynes is going to be a judge. We are going to go out there and taste with the best of them. Let's talk about what the event's going to look like.
It's a big one this year.
It's
the 16th annual, and it's the first one that will be at our new building up at the front of the lot. So we've got some games planned. We're going to have a stage for a dog costume contest.
Oh, lovely.
And we have close to 24 chili chefs, more than twice that signed up for last year. So there's definitely going to be more to try, more to do, more fun to have.
Absolutely, and so all of those funds, of course, go back.
100% of all the proceeds. We're going to have, we get beer and wine donated. Leanderthal Distillery is going to be there. So yeah, and all of the money goes into our mission, which is to, save dogs like Abby and end pet homelessness in Texas.
So come on out, enjoy some chili. If your dog's social, can we bring them?
Yep, dog-friendly, kid-friendly, tickets available online at humaneheroes.com, or if you just want to wait and buy them at the gate, you're welcome to do that.
Okay, and Abby has been in foster care, so people haven't gotten the chance to snuggle her, see her in real life, but now she's back at the shelter, so if someone's interested in adopting her, just real quickly.
Yep. we are open noon to 5 during the week, extended hours on the weekend. Just come out, find a staff member in red, and tell them you want to meet Abby.
Oh, she is a precious little thing. She is so sweet. Christian, thank you for your time. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
All right, for more information on how to adopt Abby, visit humaneheroes.org. The preceding portion of Studio 512 was sponsored by MedVet.
The following portion of Studio 512 is sponsored by MedVet Austin. A brand new specialty and emergency veterinary hospital is opening in our capital city on November 3rd, and it'll stay open 24/7. That's right. Now, here to tell us about what MedVet Austin has to offer is clinical manager Travis Fries. Travis, thanks for joining us. So let's start with this. What makes MedVet different from a general veterinary clinic?
Well, MedVet is an emergency specialty hospital that's open 24/7 that can provide a higher level of care that general veterinarians can't provide.
Okay, now can you tell us about the MedVet Austin location?
MedVet Austin location is located in central Austin, and we are located on 12400 North Interstate 35, Building B. The building is designed to provide advanced emergency care while working closely with the family veterinarians, providing specialties like neurology, neurosurgery, general surgery, radiology, and critical care.
Yeah, now emergency vet clinics I think are so vital, obviously, for our furry friends that we have at home, but especially knowing where they are I think makes a difference, right? Because it's emergencies, this could happen whenever. So can you tell me a little bit more from your perspective why it's so important to know where the nearest location would be?
Well, in a pet emergency situation, time is of the essence.
Yeah.
And knowing where your nearest emergency hospital is not only saves valuable time, but sometimes it can even save your pet's life.
How important is it to get them in there?
Getting them in there as fast as humanly possible allows the doctors and the care team to take immediate action to make sure that we can stabilize your pet, giving the pet families the best possible chance of getting their pet back.
Yeah, and I know you guys are excited about the services you offer, so tell people what's going to be available at MedVet Austin.
In addition to emergency and urgent care that's open 24/7, we are going to provide surgery, radiology, neurology with neurosurgery, and critical care.
Yeah, and okay, you have an open house coming up, right, for your brand new opening day. So kind of tell people what we can expect from that event.
Yeah, well, the open house is going to be on November 1st, and it is open to the community. We encourage everyone to bring their pets. There's going to be family-friendly activities that they can do, door prizes, tours, and they get an opportunity to not only meet the board-certified specialists who are running these services, but also kind of mingle with the care team and kind of see what goes on behind the scenes in an emergency veterinary kind of setting.
Yeah, now as clinical manager, anything else you just want to say in closing here to share with viewers and potential new clients for MedVet Austin?
I can't stress enough on how knowing where your nearest, not only MedVet is, but where your nearest emergency hospital is. And just know that we're always here for you 24/7 if you ever need any care.
Yeah, I think that's the most important part right there. Always here for you 24/7. Well, Travis, thank you so much.
Thank you very much for having me. I appreciate it.
Learn more at medvet.com/Austin. The preceding portion of Studio 512 was sponsored by MedVet Austin.
Okay, have you heard of them? Dirty sodas have taken the social media world by storm. It's mixing sodas from the shelf with syrups, creamers, fruits, and beyond. One Austin couple is bringing the craze right here with their business, Drinky Soda Co. Say hello to Letice and Tiana, the brains behind this new venture. Y'all, good morning.
Good morning, Rosie. Thank you.
Lovely to have you both here. And so, Letice, let's start with y'all talking about Drinky Soda Company, kind of what there is to know, because this actually started from a television show.
It did. It absolutely
things.
did. So we got the idea laying on our couch one day last summer watching that popular Mormon wives show, and we were like, that is such a cool concoction. And as kind of the months went on into this year, we were like, what if we decided to open up something like that? Because we had searched around Austin and we hadn't found anything, and here we are. So that was kind of our big idea. We wanted to be, take advantage of the market, and we jumped right in.
Awesome. Yeah. And my friend who recently visited Salt Lake City said, so rare to find somewhere that serves alcohol. And instead it's kind of these souped up soda fountain shops. So that's kind of the idea here, right? The number one question you get is there alcohol in it?
That really is the number one question that we get, but we don't serve alcohol with our drinks. It really is just like fun flavors. It's kind of nostalgic back to childhood when I used to go to different restaurants and mix all the soda. So it's bringing back a lot of memories.
Oh yeah, when you would stand and get a little bit of everything.
Exactly.
Yes. I know exactly what you're talking about. All right, so Tiana, I would like to touch on the fact that as millennials, as Gen Zers kind of move into older adult ages, we find that like those trends are kind of changing. We're moving away a little bit from alcohol and from some traditional, I'm going to call them vices, that people might have enjoyed. And so this is one of those alternatives that actually gives you something to sip on, something really fun, but not boring. Like we've had a Dear Dry Drinkery in here saying Topo Chico fatigue. So talk to me just a little bit about that pattern changing.
So we definitely wanted to focus on like the health conscious environment that Austin kind of creates. And like you were saying with the millennials and the Gen Zs, like kind of like moving away from like a more, vice type of substance and doing alcohol drinking, they're tapping more into having more health and fitness added into their routines. So
you have sugar-free options.
We do. We have plenty of sugar-free options. We have dairy-free options. We want to make sure that we are making sure we cover the whole spectrum of everybody that needs a drink from us. So.
Oh, okay. We're taking care of everybody.
Everyone is taking care of everybody.
Come on out. Okay. All right. Let's talk about the two drinks that you're going to make for us today. I'll let you get going. The first one is the Ladybird. What kind of flavors are in the Ladybird?
So the Ladybird is going to be with a watermelon syrup.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's got a nice vanilla cold foam on it. So it's kind of like a refreshing taste. So we're going to start with making that one. We got some things of course. And like I said, we've got a couple pumps of a watermelon syrup. Like
watermelon syrup, but this is something that folks could get a hold of in a grocery store or something like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
You
don't have to go to a dirty soda trailer. You can make these at home.
But we want you to go to the dirty soda trailer.
We would love for you to come.
If you want to have 70 syrups in your house, go ahead. But we would love for you to come and experience us from us.
Might save a little time and money that way.
And we love this drink specifically. It's actually our #1 bestseller, the Ladybird.
Okay.
And it's just really refreshing. It's really light. It's really fun.
It is fun. It's splashing out of the cup.
It is, yes.
And it's caffeine free too, which is really great if you just want something refreshing, before dinner or after dinner, any time in between.
I love it. Okay, so I've seen a lemon lime soda go in.
Yes.
And then a cold foam is not something I would think of going on top of watermelon.
Correct. So it's nice, light, airy. It adds just a little bit of a texture for you, so you've got something else to sip on except for the watermelon.
I'm popping this straw open because I'm definitely going to try it.
Definitely try it.
We're just frothing this up today.
It's a nice surprise too, especially when you sip out of the cold foam lid, which you sip and you can use a straw or sip out of it. It's just like a nice delight. People love it. So
okay,
nice and frothy.
Right.
Yeah, and we got it nice and frothy for sure. And while Tiana is pouring that, I'd like to hear, you guys do have a trailer.
We do, yes.
So are you planning to be open, how many days a week?
Yeah, so we currently are working our full-time. I own a marketing consulting business full-time, and she's a choreographer.
Oh my gosh.
So we are slowly getting into full-time hours, but this month will be limited, but we plan on being open for most of the days of the week. So we're really excited for that.
I am really, I'm genuine. I'm facing your label forward, trying a little bit. Oh, it's so good.
It's so good.
It's really refreshing.
Isn't it? It's so light.
Okay, I'm going to keep sipping.
It's a bestseller for a reason.
It is a bestseller for a reason.
And then, some of these flavor combinations just really surprised me. I'm going to let you get going on the
perfect.
Dirty Six.
Yes.
So I love that you guys have named things Austin appropriate.
We have. That was one of the things when we were thinking about drinking. We really wanted to stand out in the market. So we were like, well, we're in Austin. People love Austin. We love Austin. So let's name everything after Austin. And people love our name, so I think it was a good idea that we did that.
So this is the sugar-free version of the Dirty Six. So you've
Correct.
just pumped some, is it vanilla syrup in there?
We did some sugar-free vanilla syrup in there. Now I am adding a lime in here. It gets some lime juice. We are then going to pour our Dr. Pepper in there and then top it off with a coconut cream. You can use any coconut cream you want.
So again, like this cold foam with watermelon, coconut with Dr. Pepper. It's just That's not stuff I would have thought of.
Me neither, until like a year ago when we were
Were
watching
you
that great
experimenting?
show. We were, yeah. So we really started experimenting this year, but watching the show, like, we're like, wow, there's just so many unique flavors.
Yeah.
So we love the Dirty Six specifically because a lot of our drinks can be made sugar-free, and like Tiana touched on earlier, we are also health conscious, so we want to make sure that we have something for everyone. So here we're just showing the sugar-free version, and it's completely sugar-free, zero free sugar, coconut creamer, Diet Dr. Pepper, and then also sugar-free vanilla, which is really great.
All right, yeah.
We're gonna add that coconut cream.
Don't worry,
now.
I'm getting a second straw, y'all. This is this is so
She
good.
is ready.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I have to ask Tiana,
Yes, ma'am.
tonight is a very special night. Tell me about it.
It is. So tonight we will be having our soft opening at our trailer. We will be there from 4 to 8 o'clock tonight, just serving you guys if you would like to come and try a taste of one of our drinky sodas.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's
Isn't
like
it?
it's our
It's
favorite
unique.
combination.
Yeah.
It is.
That
It's
one
a very
specifically.
classic dirty soda.
You wouldn't have thought like coconut makes a lot of sense in this, but you guys are blowing my mind.
It's like good proportions. It's just, it's
Just
nice.
right.
So if
Not
you
too
are
sweet.
in the East Austin area, we will be open tonight from 4 to 8. Over on the backside of Paperboy across from Quickie Picky. So that's where
sounds
we'll
good
be
to
at.
me. All right,
Awesome.
congratulations
Thank
to
you
you
so
too. I
much.
hope everything goes so well.
Thank you so much.
I'm not lying, y'all. I'm not doing this for TV. These are delicious drinks. For more information on how to get your very own specialty drink, follow Leticia and Tiana on social media at Drinky with an I Soda Co. The following portion of Studio 512 is sponsored by Power Swabs. A pretty face or a nice body is not always the first thing people notice. Look at this gentleman. What do you see? What kind of impression does he make on you? Yep, your smile and your teeth are often the first thing people will see. And by the way, did you notice he's missing an eyebrow? That's why I'm excited to have Scott DeFalco, longtime friend of the show, on to talk about how you can look more attractive in as little as 5 minutes. And it starts with a wider smile. Scott, hello.
Rosie, great to be with you. Yeah, that picture reminds me of a college prank we played on my friend freshman year. We won't get into that, but yeah, that is so funny how if someone was missing an eyebrow, that absolutely, you would notice that immediately, except in that picture because they are missing a tooth. So that just goes to show you that just visually, your eyes go right to someone's smile. It is so important to have that bright white smile. It's the first and last thing people notice about you. And even if it's for like a job interview, your personal relationships, everyday life, Rosie, those first seconds when you meet someone and present yourself are crucial. And having that white smile is essential. So that's why we created Power Swabs. As you know, this product is revolutionary. It's on average going to get your teeth 2 shades whiter after the very first use, which is less than 5 minutes, 6 shades over 7 days.
Okay, yeah, I'm on my husband about this, Scott, because I keep telling him a yellower smile actually makes you look a little bit older. And since he works in sales, I'm like, you got to get those, teeth just a little bit brighter. So my teeth, though, get stained with tea, coffee, but of course, smoking, red wine, they can be culprits too. So how can Power Swabs address these problems?
Sure, yeah, and I want to touch on what you just said, too, about, he's in a sales job and having yellow stained teeth, how that can hurt you. And, people are doing anything and everything these days, Rosie, to look better. They're going to the gym, they're getting a tan, they're doing elective procedures. And to your point, none of that really matters if your teeth are yellow or stained. So we're going to show you how to get that bright white smile, again, in less than 5 minutes, and to be able to drink all the coffee you want. That is... I think, yes, if a genie came down and granted me 3 wishes, that would be one of them, that I could drink all that I want and still have a bright white smile. Well, guess what? You can with Power Swabs. And I have my coffee right here. I'm sure you've had yours. Your viewers are probably on their 2nd or 3rd cup already. Coffee is the #1 culprit for staining our teeth, okay? And really anything can, but coffee, red wine, you mentioned smoking. Power Swabs is going to counteract that, and that's one of the many things that people love about this product. So I'm going to show your viewers right now just how fast and simple this works. It is a quick 2-step process, Rosie. So when you get the Power Swabs in the mail, you get a box of 7 stain-out swabs and a box of 7 whitening swabs. It's this simple. You pop the stain-out swab open first, and you rub it on your teeth just like I'm doing here, okay? for only 2 minutes. Obviously, we have TV time constraints. But over the 2 minutes, we actually remove the stains and we hydrate our enamel. Now, I want to touch on this a second because people use the strips and the trays. That's what they use the most. Number one, those products just cover the stain up. They don't remove it, but they also dry out your enamel. Okay, they dehydrate your enamel. That's why they cause such painful sensitivity. With the stain out swab, we're removing the stain, getting rid of it, and hydrating your enamel. So that's why you are not going to experience sensitivity. Ding, ding, ding. I'm sure that's ringing everyone's ears because, again, that's the number one complaint people have about getting their teeth whitened at the dentist or using the other products. So for me, this is the biggest advantage of this product. I've been promoting it nationally for 10 years now, never once had an issue with sensitivity, and I have the most sensitive teeth, Rosie. When I use the strips, earlier in my life, I would get through 2 sessions, I would get shooting pains. And I hated doing it. I mean, they worked, but at what price? And I'll use a quick laundry analogy before I move on to the whitening swab. Do you do your own laundry, Rosie?
I do the laundry for the entire house.
Well, I don't know. You know, you're a big star there at Studio 512.
Oh,
who knows? You might have
so
someone
kind.
doing that. But when we do our laundry, we first put the detergent in when we do our whites, right, to get the stains out, getting smelling fresh. Then we put our bleach in. Okay, so that's essentially what we're doing with power swabs. Now imagine if you didn't put that detergent base in and just put bleach on your whites. What would it do to them? It would whiten them, it would work, but it would dry them out, the material would ruin. That's sort of what we're doing when we use the strips and the trays. They work, but at what cost? You're getting that sensitivity, it's drying out your enamel, it's painful, it tastes bad, all of those things. So the Stay Not Swab is like your pseudo detergent. Okay, so, and it tastes good too. It's derived from coconut, so you can swallow it. It's completely safe. So we do that for 2 minutes, and then here's your pseudo bleach with, not literally, of course, with the whitening swab, which has a carbamide peroxide in it, Rosie, and that's a much less harsh peroxide than the other products use. That's another reason why you don't get sensitivity. So you do the whitening swab for 2 minutes, and boom, your laundry whites are done in less than 5 minutes. And we're going to show you a shade chart here in just a second, because what I just did, on average, you're going to get 2 shades whiter. I tell people, take a before and after picture after the first use. You'll be amazed. All you're going to do, Rosie, is repeat that less than 5 minutes a day process for only 7 days. And you're going to get up to 6 shades whiter. There it is on your screen. Best part, yes, it gets better, is that results will last up to 6 months. This product, it really has been a game changer in the teeth whitening industry for, again, the last decade it's been on the market.
Okay, I was going to ask if we need to use power swabs daily, but it sounds like we're going to get a lot of bang out of just 7 days of bucks. So
Right.
let's talk, if we can, real quickly. I bring this up from time to time that I struggle, especially with strips and things like that, I have veneers on my 2 front teeth, and this actually works on dental work. Is that right?
Yes, it works on all artificial surfaces. It does not matter if you have your real teeth or if you've had a cosmetic dental procedure. I'm so glad you brought this up. It was the last point I was going to make. We could probably switch roles next time when we do a segment, Rosie. You know as much about this product as I do. Yes. So it works. If you're watching right now, okay, and you've had caps, crowns, and veneers, you've spent thousands of dollars on those artificial surfaces, on those procedures to get your teeth whiter and to straighten your teeth out if you have other issues with them. Over time, those artificial surfaces stain, Rosie, okay? And your smile goes uneven. So it's as if that investment was wasted. Not anymore, okay? Power swabs will restore them to their original color and get you back to that bright white smile you had when it was done. It's another reason why people love it. And if you're watching right now and haven't tried it, another reason why you should.
Yeah, because otherwise I end up looking like I've got 2 chiclets in my front teeth and everything else doesn't match. All right, I hear you have a special going on right now, Scott, to encourage folks to give y'all a call.
Yeah, this is the best part. So this is our biggest discount ever. The product's doing so well, so we're going to make it affordable for everyone, Rosie. So we're giving you 50% off. Okay, that not 15, 50, 50, plus free shipping, plus for free, the on-the-go stain out quick stick for the daily maintenance. Normally this is valued at $25. Today it's free. I talked about how results last up to 6 months. How do we keep our teeth white during the day when we're having our coffee, eating lunch, drinking soda? We don't have time to break out a toothbrush or toothpaste. We thought ahead on that. This is what you're going to use. It's real convenient. convenient. You can take it out of your pocket or your purse, pop the top, spin it, solution comes up, rub it on your teeth just like I did with the swab. For only a minute or two, actually lifts the stains before they set in to keep your smile bright and white throughout the day. The best part is that it's free, so 50% off, free shipping, a free quick stick. Only way to get that deal is to call 1-800-715-9063. I suggest calling so that if there's any questions you have, our live phone operators will be able to answer them for you. You can also scan the QR code or just go to powerswabs.com. So again, this is going to last up to 6 months. Get you through the holidays, Rosie. For those holiday pictures into 2026, we're giving you 3 easy ways to have a brighter, whiter smile, but most importantly, Rosie, can you guess what it is? Be able to drink all the coffee you want.
Well, staying nice and caffeinated. If you don't mind, will you give me a holiday card smile real quick, just so we can look at those beautiful teeth? Okay, you've just sold me here, Scott.
All
right.
Well, they better look good, Rosie, otherwise I'm out of a job.
We appreciate your time and we appreciate your information today, Scott. Thank you so much.
Great to be with you as always.
You can order online by calling the number on your screen or by going to powerswabs.com. The preceding portion of Studio 512 was sponsored by Power Swabs. Welcome back. The 30th Annual Texas Book Festival is happening next weekend, November 8th and 9th, with more than, get this, 300 authors covering books for readers of all ages and fun events like cooking demos and the yearly Lit Crawl. Dr. Peniel Joseph is the 2025 Texas Writer Awardee, and he joins us now in studio with Texas Book Fest CEO Marianne De Leon. We're so happy to have you both. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Lovely to have you here. Marianne, we're going to start with you. Just, if you wouldn't mind, you joined the Texas Book Festival a couple years back, but of course you knew about it before then. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, the Texas Book Festival is a wonderful celebration of books and the authors that wrote them and the readers that read them. It's actually 10 days away on November 8th and 9th, next Saturday and Sunday. It starts at 10 a.m. on Saturday. It closes at 5 p.m. on Sunday, and there's something for everyone there. If you have a family and you want to bring your kids, there's the Read Me a Story tent. If you love cooking, you should try to visit the cooking tent. The poetry tent has actually grown in size and scale. And the book festival is humongous. It's 13 city blocks from 7th Street to 11th Street on Congress. It's inside the Capitol. It's in 22 venues all around the Capitol. Wow. So we invite everyone. We want it to be a place that is welcoming for all.
Well, we were just talking off camera about the importance of really reinvesting not only kids but adults as well in reading. Could you just touch on that for me, why this is so important?
Yes, as we sort of get consumed by digital media, it's really important. Both of us have kids, and it's really important that we get our kids reading more and more so they can develop that patience, not have that need for immediate gratification. And reading is a perfect conduit to do all of that. Just stopping, reading a book, it helps you relax, it helps with your mental health, it helps really bolster your confidence by completing a full novel or a historical book like Peniel's.
Yeah, we're definitely talking about Peniel here in just a moment, but I think a really good point, and that kind of offer new worlds. You know, you can leave your living room or your bedroom, and even if it's a nonfiction book, explore something that you've never thought of before. So I do want to ask Marianne if there's anything that you're really excited about this year that's maybe brand new?
Yeah, I'm so excited about multiple things. It is the 30th anniversary of the Texas Book Festival. In partnership with the City of Austin, we're going to be able to offer multiple events celebrating the 30th, including our 30th anniversary documentary short, which will be on a loop inside the Capitol in the Legislative Conference Center. We'll have a poster art gallery there. Like I mentioned, the poetry tent, it was packed all weekend long last year, and so this year we have a bigger tent for poetry. We're featuring some wonderful books like Lisa Olstein's Distinguished Office of Echoes is a beautiful book of poetry. Amanda Johnston has a new book out this year.
Texas Poet Laureate?
Yes,
yes. Yeah, a lovely woman.
Yeah. So visit the poetry tent. You'll be fully inspired. Some other new things, we launched the Texas Book Club with Texas Monthly this year, and so the book is actually that we're doing in the Texas Book Club is in the festival. It's called Brother Bronte by Fernando Flores. So that would be an opportunity for you to kind of check out the Texas Book Club. That is a virtual book club that we're hosting together with our great partners at Texas Monthly.
That's great, kind of connecting dots, making community in this event that is only happening for 2 days. Okay, Dr. Joseph, I want to make sure we talk to you. Scholar, teacher, writer, we could go on. We've got you on loan from Princeton right now, teaching at UT. This is your 8th book. Tell me about how it feels to be the 2025 awardee.
I'm very, very honored to be the awardee. I think the Texas Book Festival is the best literary festival in the country.
Hey, that's saying something, Marianne.
I think it brings together so many different groups of people. And as somebody who's native New Yorker, I think living in Texas brings out different aspects of you as a human being and as an artist. The open spaces, and it's so racially and ethnically diverse. And there's so much different history and deep history here that I think it impacts all of us who are writers and artists, but also as readers. I've learned so much as a reader, which is why it's so important to be a reader. And you like you were saying, the new worlds and the adventures, but it gives you deep empathy and compassion for people who are unlike yourself. So I've read so much about Texas history. I've read cowboy history, histories that I never would have encountered, and they've made me, really fall in love with Texas and a different part of the country, the Southwest, and the people who live here.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah. And the history, he gets it from his mama. Your mom was a big history buff as well. Tell me a little bit about what you focus on specifically and what the majority of your books, are focused on for subject matter.
Well, this new book, Freedom Season, is about 1963 and the Civil Rights Movement. And so much of my work has been on American history since the end of the Civil War all the way to the present. And the themes in my book are usually freedom, dignity, citizenship, democracy, and the way in which ordinary people have helped to transform that democracy, but in a way in which leaders, people like LBJ, people like Martin Luther King Jr., but also local leaders we might not have heard of who helped transform American democracy, and they're part of this national story that's called America.
I think that the local leaders bit is so interesting. Not always do they make it to the history pages unless they're lucky enough to be in your book, but they can have such an impact on the way things are run, the way things are done. So I think that that's really huge. I want to ask Dr. Joseph, is there anything you're really excited to see at the festival in our last minute here?
Oh, I'm excited to see the poets and the artists and listen to so many of these different beautiful writers that are here. So I'm excited about all of it. And I'm excited for the young readers, because every year the Texas Book Festival introduces thousands of new young people to the pleasure of reading, and we see Wild Robot in these
a new episode from A Wild Robot. So if you were a fan of the movie, you're going to be in good shape. And then lots of author signings too, y'all. Lots of wonderful things going on. We'll have to leave it here. I feel like I could talk to you two for a long time, but thank you both so much, and congratulations on your award.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right, guys, see the full schedule of events, including the author lineup, and plan your visit at texasbookfestival.org. We have a lot of fun here on Studio 512. If you missed any of our great segments, be sure to check out our website, where we like to post the fun things we do. Our feed covers content like arts and entertainment, food and drink, fashion and beauty, home and garden, stuff for kids and pets, as well as information from area experts. In addition, you can check out web-exclusive content that you can only find on Studio512TV.com. We also love to post behind-the-scenes funny moments, outfit inspirations, and more on social media. Find us by searching for Studio 512 on your favorite platform. You don't want to miss a single post. Be sure to follow us, check out our website, and watch us every weekday at 11 a.m. right here on CW Austin. When it comes to driving, safety, of course, should always come first. From smart sensors to emergency tools, today we're exploring some innovative products and services designed to keep you safe on the road. Alyssa Bergamini is standing by with the best auto products and services at the best prices in this week's Epic Discounts from consumer resource bestreviews.com.
Welcome to Epic Discounts by bestreviews.com. I'm Alyssa Bergamini. Grab your phone and scan the QR code on your screen to start saving big. Today, it is all about helping you hit the road safely and just in time for your holiday travel. First up, ever wish you could understand what's really going on with your car before that repair bill hits? Well, the Innova Scan tool makes it so simple. Just plug it in, and in seconds, it helps you pinpoint exactly what is wrong so you can fix it faster and with less stress. It is perfect for DIYers and weekend mechanics with free updates and support whenever you need help. Next up, tired of flat tires or refilling air all the time? It can cost you money and hurt your fuel efficiency. AirMoto is your compact cordless solution, perfect for cars, bikes, and sports gear. The digital LCD shows real-time pressure with auto shut-off and preset modes as well. Up to 40 minutes of runtime gives you peace of mind wherever you go. All right, if you drive, then you definitely need this. The Rove R2 4K dual dash cam gives you crystal clear video from the front and rear of your car, so you are always protected. It even watches your car while you're parked, and with the free 128 gig memory card, you can start recording right out of the box. That's the Rove R2 4K, and it is available right now. And speaking of saving you money on bills, quick question: when was the last time you thought about your car insurance? Most of us set it and forget it, assuming we're getting a good deal. According to Money.com, among insured Americans who switched carriers, an overwhelming 92% saved money, and 63% said it was at least $100 annually. If you moved or drive less, or maybe you got a new car, it is a great time to shop around. Save by going direct and skip the agent. Money.com lets you compare and buy car insurance right from their site. If you're looking to save and stop overpaying, go to Money.com or scan the QR code on your screen to see the option to compare right on their homepage. Let's take one last look at today's products and services that will give you peace of mind when you hit the road. Head to epicdiscounts.com or just scan the QR code and get ready to scan, shop, and save with Epic Discounts by Best Reviews.
Best Reviews is owned by our parent company, Nexstar. You can find more on the products mentioned by going to KXAN.com and clicking on the Marketplace tab.